Perfect. We're in, boys. Let's level up now that we're here. We can get this one. Automatic weapons do double damage and have a greater chance to stagger opponent. Or I could get... Yeah, I get this. Okay. And then we get, this one. I get another agility point next time, and then we get our next group of perks. Welcome to the Institute. I'm here for battle.
Hello.
Is that our son?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Oh.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Oh, yeah?
Welcome to the Institute.
It's so nice.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place.
Green.
These people. The work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so
Who
long.
are you?
Sean, it's me.
Not him. I know he's much older.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are
What's
you?
going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught.
Emotional.
Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your... But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you... You have traveled very far.
Okay.
You suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Your son.
Him. That's crazy.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took
In a
you.
manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth?
I would have preferred if you
At least
shot him in the
keeping him
fucking
upstairs
head.
kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind.
I don't trust him.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously, Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I could lie to him.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself.
I could be like, yeah, I
That is
definitely
why
want
we're
to go
so
in with you
committed to
guys.
creating a better life for ourselves, and it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that
They did want
you
me to be
institute
on the inside.
me a
Maybe we
chance.
schmooze him a little bit.
Chance to
Schmooze
show
our
you what I
60-year-old
can tell you.
son.
We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Sure.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Understood. He's labeled as father and not Sean. Everything is very, very clean down here. Very nice and sterile.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Hi. Is he meant to wait? Is he meant to look like my shitty husband?
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
He looks a little bit like my shitty husband.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly the victim, and I intend to report this.
Okay. So let's see. Need the leaders. Upload encrypted message on any Institute terminal. We need to do that. We need to find any Institute terminal. And then we'll, I guess we'll go around and meet the lads. Where are we, by the way? Yeah, yeah, we're here. The Institute, right here in the middle of town. Hello.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am. Reporting status. All functions normal.
I'm so intrigued. I'm so interested in all of this. So, I mean, I figured that the Institute would be something similar to this, because from my knowledge of the fact that this is a 9-year-old game, and I've not avoided spoilers for 9 years, thinking I was never ever going to play it. Here's robotics.
remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duty.
I knew that the sun was stolen, and I knew that the sun was like way older than child. I didn't know that he was that old.
As far as I'm
Doctor?
I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. You ask me. They were built pretty well. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
That's understandable.
I'm not
the
ready
will to
to
survive
die.
is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Good to hear. It'll be a load offshore.
Absolutely.
Take your time. Get yourself acquainted.
Yeah.
There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to
I
know
lie to
about
them
the
all.
facilities division,
They're very clearly wanting to pull me in.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
the construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see.
It's gonna be a fucking smoldering nuclear hole in the ground as soon as I'm done with it.
All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Okay, bioscience.
Thanks again. Of course.
We need to be on the lookout for any terminals while we're in here. Make sure we upload the railroad thing to these computers. We're gonna schmooze them all and pretend like we're actually on board with their little underground shit club that they've got going on, and take them down from the inside. Gain their trust. We'll be a bit more diplomatic with them than we were with the Brotherhood of Steel, where we just, I mean, technically we did go onto their big ship. We did do the same thing. Another lockpick?
Yes.
Oh. You have a lab. Could be some terminal in here. Oh. This seems like the kind of place that they're gonna send me on a mission. That seems like the kind of place that they're gonna send me on like a mission later. That's the kind of place I don't think I want to be at right now. I don't think we need to be going there right now. It seems like a place for future us.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at work. He's eager to get that going. So I've had to put everything.
Any terminals in here? Here's one. Kind of not what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to insert the thing. Wait, it's shit. I guess I'm not allowed. That's what I meant to do, right? Crypto missions on any Institute terminal. Maybe because it's a bioscience terminal, not an Institute terminal.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren. How
Head
can
of the
we hope to
Bioscience Division.
redefine
I
mankind
can't
if we
wait for
can't
you to
even
see the
hold
work
on
we're
to our
doing.
own humanity?
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
Hard work and
Yeah.
ingenuity.
Schmooze them.
Challenge can be overcome.
Admit,
I'm
kiss
sure
their
you've taken up
ass.
enough of your time
And
as it
stroke
is.
their ego about how
I have to
great their
ask,
little institute
Have you
is.
decided whether you'll join us?
Yeah, I'd love
I'm
to.
not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
I'd love to join the institute.
I was hoping you'd say
It would
that.
be
In
so
any
great
case,
if I joined the
I imagine
institute.
you'll want to continue looking around. Or if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care then.
Oh, yeah, Winton. Winton.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla
Winton.
project is showing promising results.
Winton.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Winton. Winton. Winton Overwatch. Winton Jump. Winton Leap. Okay, still need to be on the lookout for a terminal.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division in the meantime.
Institute of Advanced Systems. Done?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. Why is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point,
Hi.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really
Well,
do need to
I'm
get back.
gonna betray the shit out of him.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Before I do it, load holotape. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be loading. Corsair chip data. Oh no. Encrypted message. Load the encrypted message on any Institute terminal. Well, let's look through her computer. Project status, phase 3. Behind schedule. Okay. Personal notes. The official explanation for the accident in the FEV lab remains unsatisfactory. Facilities has nothing. They simply refer to me as director and he's keeping something from me. I've been around long enough to see that. I wonder if he ever considers the ramifications of what he asked me to do. He worries that having to build a synth that's supposed to approximate him as a child might have some unintended insights into his character. Probably not, and to be honest, it probably won't. Okay. Trying to find Institute Terminal. Very, very much would like to find Institute Terminal. Very much would enjoy finding an Institute Terminal.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. You know the protocol, sir. The authorized personnel only.
Dr.
Operating at full capacity.
Always the,
Robotics to knock some heads together.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
We're all looking forward to working with you. Please don't.
Hi, Doc.
There's enough friction as it is between us
Here you are.
and pretty much all the other
Nail,
departments.
acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
why?
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines.
No, you
As
are
to why
wrong.
they're escaping? That
You are
matter is
incorrect.
currently under investigation.
Objectively
Our main
incorrect.
Is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and
So you're the problem.
that have escaped the Institute.
You're the
Highly
problem then.
self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeat.
Shot it in the face.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective.
My god.
It's rare, but
I can't wait to kill you. I can't wait to shoot you in the face.
To perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
He's the problem. He's the issue. Got it. Before I finish this, I wanna fucking find a way to find our Courser terminal. Assume it would be in the middle of the room. Like in here, maybe.
You can return to the fields and remember to reset your experience.
I hope I'll prove
Hmm. Robotics. Any institute use the network scanner holotape. Didn't miss, yeah. What was it called? For fuck's sake. Network scanner holotape. Network scanner. Play. Message from Tom. The Big D demanded a tutorial be included, so here it is. Short version, plug this into any Institute terminal and copy the message. There we go. So I had to do that first bit first. Got it. Okay. Long version, Patriot's been sending a short code. Yeah. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Man. Oh, we haven't been in here.
On cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Theoretical limits are made.
just the limb twitching.
Where the synths are born.
But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing. You just don't want to admit to yourself what you do.
If you're about to launch into one of your
Robotics terminal. Load holotape. Network scanner. Transmitting hotkey. Initiate network scan. And complete. Read Patriot's reply. Now to fast travel to and from the Institute. Cool. Read Patriot's reply. Where do I do that? Production schedule. System upgrades, access logs, project updates. You're well aware from time to time our Gen 3 synths assigned to the surface duty will malfunction or go off assignment. Only a rare occurrence in the past, in recent months we have seen a number of losses rise noticeably. Dr. Ayo has operated an investigation and has opened an investigation into this matter. I must ask that you all give your full cooperation as he looks into this troubling issue. Please answer his questions as completely as you can. Provide Dr. Ayo with any logs, materials, or other items he requests. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve this matter quickly. Thank you, Father. Whoops. Then one phase out. Per Father's plans, as discussed at the recent Directorate meeting, we will soon begin to phase out our Gen 1 synth units within the Institute, with the intention of relegating all remaining units to surface duties only. Our first generation synths have served admirably and exceeded their design specifications in virtually every category, with the remarkable breakthroughs in synth design and production that have led to our latest, most aesthetically pleasing models herald the time for change. Over the next several years, we expect to replace all Gen 1 units with Gen 3 units, and in time we will enact a similar plan with the Gen 2 units as well. As we look forward to the future, let's also honor the memories of those whose hard work and innovation made the synths possible, and let us never forget the singular vision that challenged our forebears, and that drives us today. Mankind redefined. Dr. Alan Binet. Overriding directive to not alter our synth's basic functioning notwithstanding, Father has granted clearance for a rather unique project. In Gen 3 units, the synthetic brain is indeed capable of accepting specific enhancements to the visual cortex, basal ganglia, and right parietal cortex. The result is substantially improved combat effectiveness due to two factors: an increased understanding of weapon accuracy to the extent that the combatant can actually visualize the percentage of effectively hitting targets or similar areas on the targets, bats, an altered sense of perception that mimics the effect of slowing or even stopping time. Bats. Am I a synth because I can do that? Have I been a synth the whole time? Recommended we commence surgery and field trials on appropriate operatives in the near future. Interesting. Do I have to load this again? Network scanner. Read urgent reply 001. Acknowledge. Meet in advanced systems maintenance room. Fuck. Oh, did it give it me my... Do I not need it anymore? I hope not. I was there when the bombs fell. I saw it happen. My very own eyes. I am the only one. The sole survivor. Okay, meet Patriot. I'd rather meet Patriot first. Which is this one. Should I give him the code? I don't think he knows the code. Hello.
It's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only... A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
You must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow. Your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once.
But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium.
Probably best to talk about something else right now.
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
Do I? In my
I'm not
power
sure if we
armor?
can ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. That doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I have so many questions.
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually
That's
fight
what the
for us.
railroad does, Z-1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this
now.
quick.
How many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open
This
those
sounds like
doors,
Matt Mercer.
Could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least.
Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password.
And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute.
But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Okay. Where did my man go? I wanted to see what his name was so I could type it into Google. It's fine. We need to talk to Father as well. Who is our son? Does he just like walk around, or is he way above me? I think he's way above me.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
So it's a lot to take
Now
in.
that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I
No,
have to show you,
that's not how
I
this
think you'll
works.
agree that we know what is best for
That's
us.
not how this
The
works.
synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Sure, sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Understood. Okay.